guys, welcome to another video. I really appreciate you joining. If you like the information from today's video, please consider hitting the thumbs up, the like button. If you're interested in more of my content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Other than that, today's video is going to be my initial unboxing and first run impressions on the Altra Torin 6. First, I want to say I was a real fan of the Altra Torin 5s. I really found them extremely comfortable. They had a 28mm stack height in the heel and the forefoot. They followed Altra's tenets of having a foot-shaped toe box and zero drop, which Altra also calls balanced cushioning. They had a really comfortable upper. I found them just extremely great for long runs and recovery days. The Ego Max midsole made them very soft, but even though you sunk down in them, they were responsive enough where they didn't feel real squishy. I just found them extremely comfortable. There were a few things I did not like about the Altra Torin 5s. One was the tongue was a little stiff and it would dig into your ankle. So I always had to wear socks that went above where the tongue was to prevent that. I also didn't really like these really long and really thin laces. I never hated them so much that I replaced them, but they were just kind of thin and a little difficult for my older hands to navigate and tie, but they were okay. My original pair of Torin 5s, I really felt sad when I retired them. They were at 430 miles, so I've been looking forward to getting the Torin 6s when they came out. I just received my Torin 6s. As you can see, they're a very similar shoe. They are still a 28mm stack height, still zero drop. The outsole looks pretty identical to the previous version. Now, some things that they supposedly have changed is the tongue is supposed to be softer, and I can feel it right now. It's still a thin tongue, but they have definitely made it softer, so it shouldn't dig into your ankle. I can tell they've improved the laces. They're not the super thin laces, so I think I will like these much better. Those are the primary things. They've also changed the upper. They've gone with an engineered mesh material that is supposedly softer and going to breathe better. I can't really tell yet if that's true, but it is a soft feeling upper. It kind of feels very similar to what they had on the Riveras last year. Well, maybe a little bit more meshy, I'm not sure. And then they went to this heel with the flare, and I'm not sure if I'm really a fan of that, but I've had the flare in some other shoes and it didn't bother me at all. So I'm really looking forward to giving these a shot. Now, as far as weight goes, the Altra Torins are listed as 9 ounces for a men's size 9. The Altra Torin 5s for me in my men's size 11.5 came in at 9.81 ounces. The new Altra Torin 6 in my men's size 11.5 is also coming in at exactly the same weight. So even though they've changed the upper, they changed the heel design, they changed the laces and the tongue a little bit, it's coming out at an identical weight for me, which was always fine. That's still a fairly lightweight shoe for the amount of cushion and comfort these give. Anyway, I'm going to go and give them my a first run in them, and then I will give you my impressions afterwards. Okay guys, so I finished my first run in the Altra Torin 6s. Mostly a very positive experience. So I'll give you my first thoughts. First of all, I got maybe a half mile in and I recognized the really nice cushion. The feel felt just like the Torin 5s, which I really enjoyed the ride. That Ego Max midsole makes for a soft, comfortable ride. I think they're a great shoe for long runs and easy and recovery days. I don't find them the most responsive, but that Ego Max midsole makes it very soft, but I think it has a little bit of pop to it in that it doesn't feel too squishy. Anyway, the ride was very familiar and very comfortable. I really enjoyed that. I think I got out, it's in the low 80s right now. I think the upper is going to be pretty breathable. I think that's good. The laces and the lockdown were very good. I had no trouble getting it to lock down. The new high flared heel on the back did not bother me at all, so I guess that's a net plus because it'll make it easier to pull on the shoes. The laces are not the super long thin ones that were in the Torin 5s that my old hands had a little bit of trouble tying. These are more a standard width lace, and they worked real good. Okay, the one thing I don't think they have quite dialed in still with the 6s is the tongue. In the Torin 5s, they were a thin tongue, and it was kind of rigid and kind of sharp on the edge, so it dug into your ankle. Well, they have fixed that in these. They've made it a lot softer tongue, so it's not going to dig into your ankle. However, in my opinion, they made the tongue a bit too long, and I found to make it comfortable I had to like adjust it a little bit and play with it at the beginning when I was putting on the shoe. Once I got it adjusted, it was comfortable enough to run in, and it's not going to dig into your ankle or anything. It just is, I would say it's not perfect, but it's not a big annoyance. But anyway, overall, I'm very happy with the Torin 6s. I think I'm going to really enjoy them. I'm looking forward to hopefully getting 400 plus miles out of these like I did the Torin 5s. And I hope you found my video interesting. And other than that, I hope you're having a great day and keep moving.